Hello, I'm Ilene Wood, and this is Bag Lunch. Today's episode is Little Black Bag, and this is a two-parter. This is Little Black Bag today. Around me are a number of bags that came directly from my closet. They are some of my favorite everyday bags, and they're little black bags, much like a little black dress. They're bags that go with virtually everything, and they're simple, but they still have elements that make a statement. The bag I'm holding in my lap is from a designer named Barry Kieselstein Court. And this is a bag that's a number of years old, well worn because I really love it. And it was part of his trophy collection, which was based upon an image of an alligator. And the more iconic bag is not here. It's at the museum. It's at the Kämmerer. But one of the examples is here. And this was a more stylized version of his alligator head. And additionally, one of the other details for his trophy bags was that bags have feet. And this one has feet that are shaped like little alligator feet. And these have his signature. So this is a very simple everyday bag that's tailored and lovely. And it's a shape that I favor. It looks almost like a Mary Poppins bag or like a carpet bag. So it's a classic frame bag, but this one is made special because of the alligator detailing. This is an Italian bag from a company called Save My Bag. And I have customized it with the little silk twilly, as it's called. These are tiny little silk scarves that you wrap around the handles of a bag to either protect them or to give it an extra punch. And here I felt that the black bag was a little bit dark and didn't really have any sort of relief. So I used these very pretty twillies that bring in a little bit of mauve and gold. And this is a company called Save My Bag, which is Italian, and they're known for creating bags out of nylon. And these bags are very lightweight and very durable and even machine washable. And a recent addition to their line is a group of shoulder straps that you can attach to the bag. So you get to carry it as a crossbody. And their shoulder straps in many cases have detailing. This one is encrusted with pearls. This is a bag from the designer Michael Kors. What I love about it is that it's a two-handle little tote with a zippered center compartment. But to me, the most fun detail are the little ruffles. So there are ruffles around the edges of the handle, and there are ruffles around the bottom corners of the bag. So I view this bag as something that is very simple, very sober, but has a little bit of a sense of humor because of the ruffling. This is a bag I found online. It comes from Bali. It's made of snakeskin, and it's a very simple two-handle tote shape, but what makes it fun and different is the bronze color that's been applied to the black snakeskin. And that detail is also on the front and back, as well as the sides of the bag. This is a bag from the Kate Spade Company. It's a couple of years old, but again, one of my favorites from my closet. And what I love about it is it has a very traditional shape. This dome bag shape was initially created by Hermes many years ago and first called the Bugatti bag and later became known as the Bolide bag. And this shape has been riffed upon by other designers, including Louis Vuitton, who calls it the Alma bag. And a number of the Kate Spade bags take on this silhouette. This bag is really special in that it has huge black stones. So they're jet rhinestones. And I think it just dresses it up and gives it a slight shimmer and takes a very sober bag and makes it a bit more fun. This is a bag from a Los Angeles designer named Hammett, and their bags are pretty hot right now. And they're known for this detail with studs. Very often their bags have gold studs, but this one was a bit different and to me a bit more appealing because it's all black. And this sort of all black detail, black metal, is something that was used by Hermes in a famous blackout Birkin bag, and it's also used in the auto industry of late. You'll see a lot of cars that are black, and instead of chrome detail, it's now solid black. This final bag is from a designer that I have newly discovered. She's been around for a bit, and she's an Italian designer, and her name is Benedetta Brusigis. This bag is probably one of the more simple and plain ones done by her. I typically prefer her bags that have humorous and whimsical details. This one is rather straightforward. This is a shoulder bag that uses a covered buckle, and the covered buckle motif has recently come back into vogue. This was a motif that was originally done by Roger Vivier back in the 1960s, and at the time they were used on shoes almost like a a pilgrim buckle. So Roger Vivier designed this motif and used them on shoes, and they were known as pilgrim buckles. This bag, by contrast, is done by an Italian designer, and it's really lovely leather, and it's got an unusual way of attaching the shoulder strap to the bag. It's by way of a small chain, which is something I haven't really seen before. And additionally, the motif on the front almost reads like a pair of buttons. So this is a bag by Benedetta Brusigis. And again, it's the way of having a little black bag with just a bit of detailing, enough to make it special. So thank you for joining us for today's episode. Join us again tomorrow when I talk about more little black bags.